Welcome to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. This week, we're smoking baby back ribs, and I'm drinking Stony Head Brewing's Galena Gold Amber Ale.
Oh, I'm the way to take it to a new degree. While stepping on their necks like where a barracuda breathe. Living visions of...
Alright, so as you can see behind me here, I've already got my barbecue sauce simmering, medium heat, 20-25 minutes. Then we're going to put it in a mason jar, get it in the fridge, let it blend together overnight. What we're going to do here is we're going to make a mop. You're going to want to apply this mop to your baby back ribs every half hour, 45 minutes while you smoke them. Add a little moisture, add a little flavor. We're going to start with a stick of butter and then half a cup of apple juice, half a cup of the Galena Gold, or whatever beer you want to use. I prefer the Galena Gold. The Amber Ale really does a nice job on the ribs. Go with a half a cup of Worcestershire sauce. Then half a cup of apple cider vinegar. With a full cup of ketchup here. And then you're going to take half a lemon and a half a lime, and you're going to juice them. And then add that. And then you're going to go with a quarter cup of mustard. And what we'll do is, a lot of people put it in spray bottles. I put it in, get them at the Dollar Tree. They're for condiments like mustard and ketchup. It just squirts out. We're going to put the mop in that, and then I just squirt it right onto the ribs, or pork shoulder if you're going to do a pork shoulder. It's great on pork shoulder. So now that we've got everything together here, get some of this mustard out of here still. Once you get everything together here, you're going to take it over the stove, put it on medium heat, make sure you're stirring it every couple, 2-3 minutes, and cook it for about 20 minutes, and then let it cool down. I'm going to put it in the fridge overnight, then heat it back up tomorrow. That way, again, all the flavors can blend together overnight. As soon as we get this on the stove, I'm going to do a little cleanup here, get the ribs out, get the rub on them.
Everybody wanna do what I do, but no one gonna do it, this is my move. Lighting up the city like the 5-0, stay with high hopes till I know that I blow. Whoa, if you're mad, sorry about your ego. Whoa, stay straight through the hate, how the game go. Every day we're just dealing with the same old.
Once you have your mop on the stove, it's heating up, starting to blend everything together. Go ahead and get your ribs out, get them rinsed, and pat dry them. And then I'm going to use a honey Dijon mustard. You can just use your basic yellow mustard. That's fine. But what I like to do is coat the ribs with a mustard. Honey Dijon seems to give the ribs a better flavor. And then not only that, but it helps the rubs stick to the ribs, and it makes a nice little bark on it when you're smoking it. So doesn't have to be crazy. Just give it a coat. Get the backside. Now a lot of people say, oh, cut the membrane off. I never cut the membrane off, but that's what you like to do, do it. Cut it off, who cares? I always leave the membrane on the back. I just don't care. All right, so once you have the mustard applied, grab your favorite rub, your Beards, and Barbecue rub. I know you saw the episode. It's the best rub out there. Give it a nice coat. Okay, now once you have them coated, wrap them in some saran wrap and then throw them in the fridge overnight, and then we'll get them on the smoker in the morning. Welcome back to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. This morning, I'm drinking Nevada Black by Blind Dog Coffee Company out of Gardnerville, Nevada. No beer this early, it is 9 a.m. but I'm keeping it local with the Blind Dog Coffee. Get your ribs out, unwrap them, and I had to cut mine in half. That way they all fit on the smoker. I've got three slabs going today. Don't forget to get your wood chips soaking 2 hours ahead of time. Get your mop out, put it in the microwave for about a minute, and then put it in your condiment bottle or just leave it in the bowl if you're going to use a mop on it. Let's get these things on the smoker.
Every day we just dealing with the same old.
So once you get your smoker up to 250, go ahead and add your wood chips. Once it starts smoking, you can put the ribs on there. We're going to smoke these bad boys at 250 for about 5.5, 6 hours. Usually between 5 and 6. Start checking them real close around 4 because sometimes they cook a little faster. It all depends on how much meat, how much fat are on the ribs. I've already got my first rack down and the 3 half slabs on. Real important, make sure you keep that vent open on top, wide open. That way you don't trap the smoke in there. I know you're smoking them, but you don't want the meat to be bitter when you get into it later. So we'll come back here in about an hour and apply some of that mop. All right, so it's been about an hour, so we're gonna apply the mop. And one of the reasons I like to have the squirt bottle is because when I do underneath, I can get to them. This mop's just going to add flavor and keep them nice and moist. So we'll come back in about another hour. Make sure you keep the smoke rolling for at least 2 hours, and we'll add a little more mop to them. Welcome back to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. This week we got JP from JP Films, the Trash Wizard, DJ Extraordinaire, and a man that needs no introduction, Fiki. So, guys, thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate that. I mean, they're not drinking beer. They're not big drinkers. No big deal. This show is not all about drinking. It's about eating, having a good time, and promoting the local guys. And all three of these guys are local guys. So, JP, tell me about JP Films.
It's just like a photo video thing I've got going right now. I'll do photos and still tag JP Films, and then that's kind of got me a little bit more of a buzz around here, just my photos. And then, of course, our videos as my best, that's my best reach. Most people know me from that.
Yeah, your videos are fantastic, man.
Thank you.
So, if you need video work, weddings, whatever, weddings and birthday parties, graduations, anything you need. Photography, you do
photos.
Yeah, you do wedding photos, that type of thing.
I never have, but I definitely can.
See,
easily.
he can.
Yeah.
So,
open and willing.
Yeah.
There you go. Tell me, how long have you been doing videos and film, or photos and film?
Filming, I've been filming for probably about 5.5 to 6 years. First year was motocross videos, just riding out and then filming them hitting big jumps or doing whatever they do that I couldn't. And then when Feeks hit me up to do a video, I just pretty much pushed all my momentum that way because, he wanted to video just as often as I wanted to film, so it just worked out really, really well. And the photo thing I've only been doing for about 2 years now. Right around this time is exactly 2 years I've taken that serious. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's worked out great.
Beards, Beers, and Barbecue needs some picture work done for our website. What do you think, brother?
I'm down. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I would love to.
I'm cool with that. Absolutely. Let's get you going.
Yeah, great.
All right, Wizard. Let's talk, brother.
Yeah, let's chat.
Hey, dude. So he comes rolling in here with a monster truck shirt on, Dago yellow wizard hat on, his the trash wizard hat. You selling those hats?
Yeah, they're $20. You can hit me up on my Instagram, which is the Trash Wizard. I can figure out how to get it to you. Not really sure about that yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you could hitchhike it to him. What's up?
You could do that, yeah. mail it with a bird.
There you go.
Get weird on them.
Works.
Real wizard shit.
Perfect, dude.
Text message.
I don't remember what it's called. Harry Potter, so.
Harry Potter, use the owl.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? So, the wizard here, he does all of the DJing for Fiki, and he's selling his hats. Hit him up on Instagram, and well, if he needs a ride from me, I'll pick him up. He can ride bitch on the back of my bike. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Get on
And,
that.
oh yeah, and now we got to talk about the mustache here. So the Trash Wizard comes with a solid mustache.
Very solid. About, probably like 3 years.
3 years worth of mustache there.
I mean, it's been trimmed, but like, I've had it for 3 years, I'd say.
Perfect. And then JP comes with
Just a little bit of.
a little dirt on his upper
Yeah.
lip there.
Yeah. Dirt that won't come off.
Yeah, he's
Never
scrubbed.
trimmed. Never trimmed. 6 months in.
That a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. When he could get his going just as well as his.
Yeah.
So I got inspiration around me.
You almost have as much as this guy.
Yeah.
Next week he'll double me.
Yeah, I've only had 3 days.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, like I said, hit up JP Films on Facebook. Give him a like. If you need anything done, let him take care of you. Like you said, graduations, weddings, anything film, anything photography. Get after the Trash Wizard here. Get a hat. Who doesn't need a hat? I need a hat. My bald ass. I'm gonna get sunburned this summer. Now, Fiki,
Yes.
where's the mustache, dude? What happened?
Got shaved off. I was just over it one day, actually for a few days in a row. And then me and him did a live video on Facebook. When was that? Last week?
Yeah.
And so, people, every time I go live on Facebook,
That's a
people
question.
are like, shave that mustache. So I was like, all right. And
Yeah.
I just did it.
Dude, people tell you to do all kinds of stuff. Okay, so if you haven't seen his hater videos, people are hating on your mustache, dude. Don't tell
Yeah.
people. You should do a damn video about people hating on your mustache.
I could probably
You
do
really
it.
could do a really good
whole
video
one.
about people hating on your mustache,
Yeah.
dude.
And I knew, I don't know, I just get over stuff once in a while. And I knew I was going to grow it back, but I also wanted the Hulk Hogan Fu Manchu.
There we go.
So I didn't want to start with the full thick mustache and then start this. So I just wanted to start it all together.
I think you should grow the Fu Manchu
Yeah,
and then frost the tips.
I'm all for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because who's done that? Nobody.
Pretty legendary.
That's right. There you
Yeah.
go. There we go. All right. So, Fiki's got a video out that's amazing, and the Trash Wizard's in it,
Yep.
and JP Films filmed it.
Yeah.
It's called Same Old. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out on YouTube, and then we're gonna have a link on our YouTube page and Facebook. You can check that out there. So, Fiki, people want to know about you, man. Where'd you grow up? Where you at? Where are you from?
I grew up in Gardnerville, about an hour south of Reno. If
Okay.
you don't know where that's at. Actually, both of us grew up in Gardnerville, and then JP's from Carson. So, I lived there for a long time, and then I moved up here 4.5 years ago, about. So I've been here for a little while. So I'm not a Reno native, but it's all in the same area, pretty much, northern Nevada.
Cool. All right. So, what do you think of the Reno hip hop scene? I mean, it seems to have a pretty good foundation. There's a lot of guys in the area doing a lot of different things. There's, all kinds of different aspects to it. I mean, there's what you do, and then there's another, guys we've had on before that are doing completely different things. I mean, how do you feel about the hip hop scene in the town?
The scene, it's hard to, when I think about it, it's hard for me to compare it because I've never been involved in like another local scene. But I think there's definitely a lot of talent in the area, and the guys that you've had on the show are definitely in that category too. I think a lot of people get caught up in like there's like too much competition, like trying to be the best in Reno when, well, the pie is big enough for everyone. Like just because one person makes it from here doesn't mean that no one else ever will. So like you don't have to be the first to make it. And I think everyone's like too focused on being the king here, and also this is like a really small market compared to where anyone who's actually trying to blow up, like this is the very beginning. But I think too many people limit themselves to trying to be like Reno.
That makes sense, you know, and like you said, it's a big pie.
Yep.
Be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. I mean, you came with a pink shirt on with a unicorn on it.
Yep.
You're rocking a mullet. You shave your goddamn mustache off. I mean, you are who you are.
Yeah.
You don't try to be somebody else. And you don't have to be the best in town. Just be the best at what you're doing.
Right.
And like I was saying, we've had so many different artists on. I mean, we've had a few artists on here, hip hop artists, and they're all different. Everybody's different. You don't have to be the best in the area. Just be the best at what you're doing.
Yep.
You don't have to, just strive to be the best you, not the best everybody else.
I think there's a lot of people in the area that understand that, and more people are starting to. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people that, the ones who are actually like making moves, working every day, putting out consistent content, good content, they're the ones that aren't talking as much. And then you'll see some guys online that they're just like always talking shit about people, always talking shit about Reno, always bagging on other artists, this and that. And those are the guys that think they're the best in town, but really don't have it figured out yet. So
It's perfect. I mean, you summed it up. Just be who you are, and don't try to be the best in Reno. Be the best you.
yep,
That's
exactly.
that's it. You know, be who you are. So, other than hip hop, or rap, or whatever, what do you listen to? I mean, like if I pulled up your Pandora page, I mean, what am I going to see?
I listen to everything. I think that comes with making music too. You learn to appreciate how each genre is made, how it's all put together, and even just in hip hop, like there's so many subgenres. Even stuff that like I would never make, like super trap party stuff, I'll still listen to it because I think it's awesome. I think everything's awesome. But then, I'll listen to like rock sometimes, I'll listen to country sometimes, whatever. And I think you can pull influence from everything you listen to, too. But I also listen to talk radio a lot because I listen to music all day, whether it's like writing, beats, mixing. I have to hear my own songs a million times between creating them and then doing videos and practicing for the live shows and all that. It's like I take a break from it too. So I listen to talk radio a lot when I'm driving and stuff like that.
That's awesome. So, we know you're into music. What other kind of hobbies you got? What do you do? I mean, if you want to get a break from music, you were like, I don't want to listen to the damn thing. I want to get the hell away from everything music. What do you do?
Definitely motocross. That's kind of what we all grew up doing. Riding and racing. I don't race anymore, but I did for years growing up. But I still ride. I try to ride at least once a week, but sometimes it doesn't happen. We got a lot of stuff going on. So, but that's kind of the one thing I've noticed, because music is like so, it just has to be your life pretty much. It's like it's the first thing you think about when you wake up, like, oh, what am I going to accomplish today? And you're doing it throughout the day. You go to bed, you're thinking about it, and you're on calls talking to this person or that person, trying to make stuff happen. And then it's like motocross is the one thing when once you're out there, it's like that's your total focus. and I'll pull off the track and I'll take a step back and be like, whoa, I didn't think about music for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's weird. So
It was a long time. As
Yeah.
you said.
so that's one thing that you can definitely like use to get away. And it's been the same feeling even when I was young and I didn't do music. It'd be like, oh man, I wasn't thinking about anything. No school, no anything out there. So you can definitely use that.
I call that bike therapy, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Get on my bike and just go, and you're just in the zone. You don't have to think about a damn thing except for what you're doing right there.
Right.
Just enjoying the wind in your face.
There's not many things out there that can accomplish that. For me, at least. I know
Yeah, I'm
it's
with you
different,
guys
but-
for sure.
2 wheels is what it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can sit and think on a quad.
Yeah, just cruise.
Yeah.
You can. You can.
You really can.
Yeah, no,
That's for
you
sure.
could cruise and then hit a rock, and you have to be thinking about that again. You know.
Yeah.
With an ATV, you just grab.
Yeah, no, 2 wheels is where it's at because you
Heck
just
yeah.
zoned in. It's great.
It is.
Yep.
All right, so I got one last question for you.
Okay.
What do you think is in store for Fiki? You think you're going to sign on a label, or you think you want to stay independent?
There's pluses and minuses to being independent or being signed, and I think it's really all in the deal. I mean, there's people that they're signed to a major and have horrible deals and they can't have a career, and then there's people that are independent and blow up huge, as big as anyone would want to be, pretty much. So I don't know, we'll just keep kind of crossing bridges as they come. I just got a booking agent and management for the first time within the past month or so. So that's the first time where it's been like kind of people doing behind the scenes work for me instead of just me trying to do everything. And then I have
No joke.
these guys.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got a good support crew here.
Yeah. So I got
These guys
these
are rad.
And so we can handle the live shows. Me and JP can do photos and videos, and then I've got the management team doing like all the business side stuff, and plus booking shows, and then also trying to keep me on the right track, like making the right moves at the right time, because some moves you can be made with their connections, but they might not be good for right now. You don't want to blow it.
Right.
So, yeah, they're trying to get me on a path to do bigger and better things than what I can do for myself. And then I also have the guys that I make music with for kind of the behind the scenes teams.
Plug 'em.
Garrett Raffinelli and Alan Lewis. So Alan produces for me, and then Garrett's the engineer, and we record at his studio, and they're both songwriters as well. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
So, you want to talk about Viper Glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
So,
don't you kick them a little plug there, and then tell them about the promo they got going for you, brother.
yeah, so these are Pit Viper sunglasses. Everyone always asks where we get them. They're just a small company out of Utah.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah, Salt Lake City area, and more of like a skiing company, but I think they're awesome, and they're like totally my style, like retro 80s, 90s, all that era. So, yeah, but if you go on their
Very David Hasselhoff.
yeah.
White nose.
So if you go to pitvipersunglasses.com, then you can type in Fiki on the discount code at checkout for 20% off.
That's rad.
It's just pitviper.com.
It's pitvipersunglasses.com. Yeah.
They're gonna have an argument now.
I could have
No,
told you.
your name is not
Pretty much.
All right, so everybody, local guys, seriously, get after them. You got JP Films, Trash Wizard, get his hats. He's got a better mustache. JP sucks.
2 years from now, he's gonna have to watch out.
Uh-oh.
Keep shaving.
No,
No,
never.
JP's great, even though he can't grow facial hair. It's all right. I'm not going to hold it against him too much. And then everybody knows Fiki. I mean, come on, guys. And don't forget to hit subscribe on the video, share this with your friends, and then make sure you like JP Films. Make sure you hit up the Trash Wizard on Instagram. And Fiki, hit him up. Like, share, do everything. And then he's got, you got a YouTube page, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Subscribe to his YouTube page. He's putting out great stuff. He gets after the haters, which is awesome, because a lot of guys don't. And hopefully he'll have a mustache hater video up here pretty soon. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Thank
You guys
you.
coming on the show.
Thank you.
And
for having us.
hey, we got some ribs and corn to get after. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, guys.
Um,
All right, so we pulled these off after about 6 hours. The bones are showing here, as you can see. And then let them sit, give them to room temp, and then we finish them off on the grill with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Now all we got to do is cut them up. As you can see, they're pulling apart pretty easily, and they turn out pretty damn good. All right, welcome back to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. We got the Trash Wizard here. You got Lunatic Lecter, Fiki, of course, and then JP from JP Films. We're going to get into this barbecue here. We did some ribs today. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it. And hopefully you'll be back for the reunion show, huh?
Oh yeah, we'll be here.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wanna do what I do, but no one gonna do it, this is my move. Lighting up the city like the 5-0, stay with high hopes till I know that I blow. Whoa, if you're mad, sorry about your ego. Stay straight through the